That when someone loses their husband, the world stops. That everything goes quiet. But Eric had been dead for less than 24 hours, and Corey's world didn't slow down at all. Instead of silence, there was music. Instead of mourning, there were guests. Instead of tears, there were drinks being poured. The very next day, after Eric's sudden death, Corey threw a party. Not a memorial, not a gathering for family, a celebration. And it wasn't even held at their home. It was held at a brand new property, one Eric had clearly refused to buy while he was alive, a place he argued against, a place he never wanted. Yet there Corey was, welcoming people like the property already belonged to her. What no one at that party understood was the truth. The deal was not closed before Eric died. The paperwork wasn't finished. The property legally wasn't hers. Eric had still been alive when he said no. Only after his death did everything suddenly move forward. So the party wasn't about grief, it was about timing. While Corey celebrated, Eric's sister Katie was still trying to process the shock of losing her brother. She was inside the family home, overwhelmed, exhausted, barely holding herself together, and then Corey told her to leave. She said she needed space to grieve. Katie was stunned. She wasn't a guest, she was family. An argument exploded. Voices were raised. Emotions spilled out. And in the middle of that fight, Corey heard something that changed everything. Eric had made decisions before he died. He had named Katie as his power of attorney. Not Corey, Katie. And it didn't stop there. Eric had rewritten his will. Corey wasn't in it. In that moment, Corey realized something terrifying. Nothing automatically belonged to her. Not the money, not the control, not the future she assumed was guaranteed. The shock on her face wasn't grief, it was realization. From that second on, Eric's death stopped feeling like a simple tragedy. Because grief doesn't usually look like celebrations. It doesn't come with property closings and parties. It doesn't push family members out of the house. And when people looked back at Corey's behavior, the questions became impossible to ignore. The timing, the property, the anger once the truth came out.